everything in our lives is digital. We talk to our friends and family all day on apps. We do our shopping online. We work all day on software platforms. We run our lives on virtual interactions all the time. And it seems to me that there's really one big thing in common that we have with each other with all of this, which is that we're overloaded and bombarded with continuous streams of information and detail and complexity and numbers and fragments and things and screens that need our attention constantly. We have a very real digital fatigue, and that's not going away anytime soon. Now, in the professional or working world context, I think it's even worse. Our attention and quality of engagement is completely fragmented, even at the best of times. We're just so busy coping with detail and complexity. Now, with that in mind, I think that the most crucial skill that you can develop to help add value to your audience is to help them to see and understand things simply. Because when something is simple or explained simply, it's clear and it stands out in a world of detail and complication. Now, it sounds easy, but it's actually quite difficult to get right because it requires practice. Now, free-falling into information and complexity and graphs and numbers and providing more detail is easy. And it's even easier to fall into the trap of thinking that that is what your audience actually wants. Now, in some cases, that might be true. But if your job is to educate or inform somebody about how something works, and they need to then go away and make a decision on that or solve a problem based on that information, chances are their world is already busy and complex. They don't need more detail. So the best value that you can add is to not just present information, but help somebody make sense of it. It's not about dumbing something down or losing nuance. A good digital storyteller is able to showcase complexity without being complicated. You can appreciate the Olympic-sized swimming pool without you yourself having to get wet. So the next time you're in this customer-facing situation, I challenge you to embrace radical simplicity. What are the 1 or 2 or 3 things that they can come away with that will help them feel like you've added value in their world? It takes practice, for sure, but this is what it takes to demonstrate mastery in this virtual world and ultimately build confidence in your product or service. Pretty cool, right?